And that's real talk. What's good, Real Talk family? It's your girl Briz, and we back at it again on the channel. Hey, this your first time stopping to the channel, though, well, welcome. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy content like this. And without further ado, you already know. Let's get into it. All right, you guys. Now, when it's coming down to understanding every level of credit cards, one needs to understand that your credit cards, it tells a story to banks and credit unions. So, meaning in the sense that whatever you're doing currently with your current credit cards that you have open, it tells a story to them how you are as a consumer when you coming in there and you asking for more money. Now, when it's coming down to these credit cards, you have different levels, and I'll break it down to like 4 categories, but you have different levels. So, starting off with your starter cards. These are people with basically no credit, or they rebuilding credit. And your credit score can be ranging from 300, because that's our lowest that we can have as a consumer, and the highest is 580. So that's how much your credit score can be. Next from starter cards is mid-tier. Now these are consumers with good credit, so they got some skin to gain. And credit score can be ranging from 630 to 740. Then you have your top tier credit cards. These are consumers that have excellent credit. And credit score can be ranging from 740 to 850 plus. With these type of people, they have what is called premium cards. So they get exposed to premium type cards with, I'm talking package of benefits. And last but not least, we have invitation only cards. These are consumers that you'll hear called the elites, and these are basically people with beautiful credit. So you ain't even gotta write that down. So you talk about 850, honestly, 850 plus, because they have a strong profile and well managed payment history, utilization, all that. Everything is just beautiful. So with that, you know what I'm saying, you talk about relationships are very strong. But yeah, these are basically the levels in which you could get credit cards: starter, mid-tier, top-tier credit cards, and invitation only type cards. So starting off with the first level, which is starter cards. So all my people with no credit, or you rebuilding credit, this is for you guys. So your starter cards. Now, the benefits of using these type of cards is you're proving your credit worthiness. You also too, you're showing that you have liquidity. And y'all excuse my handwriting. I never been the best with handwriting, but just listen to me and write it down. But you have liquidity. So meaning you bringing money already to the game to get yourself started. So you putting the money on your secured card, which would be your limit, and you using a card responsibly, and then from over time, at least like let's say 6 months to 12 months, your card unsecured. So you're going from secured status to now unsecured. And for those who don't know what unsecured is, now you're giving back your deposit that you put on the secure card. You're basically having a whole nother set limit, and with that, your limit, shoot, it can range from, shoot, the lowest you can put on a card is $200, and it can range from, shoot, $2,500. So these are basically the benefits of using these cards. Those are the benefits of using these cards. So next thing I want to hit with you guys is with the starter cards is what's the goal with using these type of cards. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I don't want to start from that, but at the end of the day, it's putting you in a game, and then over time you can go to the next level. So the goal with using these cards is you building up your credit. So you building up your credit. That's the goal with using these cards. So from 6 to 12 months, like I said, you're trying to go from secured to unsecured status. The next thing that you're doing is you building up two important sectors that makes up our scores. What is that? Payment history and utilization. Just those two alone makes up 50% of your score. So that's a lot, you know what I'm saying? That can knock you down tremendously. You're talking at least 40 to almost 100 points. It can knock you down. So that's another key with the goal with using these cards. And also too, you gotta think about it. Shoot, I got low fees with using these cards. I have no annual fees with using these cards versus the mid-tier, the top tier cards, and the elite, which is the invitation only cards. You don't gotta deal with all them fees and annual fees. And also too, what else? You getting some basic cash back. And a good card example is the Discovery. So the Discovery secured credit card, you get cash back on that, and I believe it's at least 1 or 1.5%. But yeah, and some recommended cards that I also suggest. So once y'all get this down, some recommended cards I suggest for people that's getting in the game. I recommend Navy Fed, the N Rewards card. It's called a different card now. I believe it's the Cash Rewards secured card. It's a green card, so look for that one. But it's the secured card. When I was starting off with credit, I had the Navy Federal and Rewards, but they done changed the name. Another card that I recommend is Discovery, that I just talked about previous, with the cash back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of starter cards, you don't get cash back starting off. So Discovery is definitely a good one. And also too, a third one I recommend is Capital One Quicksilver. So, yep, those are 3 cards that I recommend if you unsure as far as like what cards should you start off with. These are 3 that I recommend for you guys. Now moving along to the mid-tier cards. Now with your mid-tier cards, these are once again for the people with good credit, so they already got some skin in the game basically, and your credit score ranges from 630 to 740 range. And the benefits of having the mid-tier cards is your limit can be $2,000, that's the lowest, all the way up to $50K. Sometimes people will stop at, you know, mid-tier, but shoot, why stop there? You know what I'm saying? Keep going. So that's another good benefit of having that. Another great benefits of having mid-tier cards is it's an old annual fee, or sometimes it could be one. It just depends. And with the limits with that, it can range from the lowest is $95 all the way up to $150. So sometimes you can have a annual fee, sometimes you don't. It just depends. Another great benefit with having mid-tier cards is that you can use it for everyday spending. So meaning what this is, you basically get high value rewards and perks for like gas, dining, frequent travels, what else, cashback, etc. So that's basically the benefits of having mid-tier cards. You can use it, or it's tailored towards everyday spending. So that's what you can use mid-tier cards for. That's the benefits of having them. Now, far as the goal with having the mid-tier cards, because everything is strategy. As you level up in your credit game with your credit cards, everything is strategic. So the goals with having mid-tier cards is you maximizing your rewards. End of discussion. So you maximizing rewards. Another goal with having these type of cards is you trying to position yourself. Like I said, everything's strategy. So you positioning for premium cards. And these are your top tier cards, which I'm finna explain in a minute. So mid-tier status, you trying to position for top tier. 2 is building up. It's building up your relationship with the banks and credit unions that you already have, and now you establishing with more. So it's helping building up with those. So that's the goal with having mid-tier cards. Now, some recommended cards that I recommend for mid-tier. I recommend City Bank, Double Cash, what else? Chase, Freedom, Unlimited is another good one. American Express, Gold card, that's another mid-tier card. And Navy Fed, all my Navy's tapped in, man. Navy Fed more rewards. So these are the cards I recommend for mid-tier. Definitely are great cards, and you definitely get a lot of rewards and perks. So definitely write them down and work your way towards them type of statuses. Now moving along to top tier cards. Now these are for consumers with a credit score ranging from 740 all the way up to 850 status, and it's for people with excellent credit. Now the benefits of having these type of cards is your limit, of course. It can be 20K all the way up to 100 racks or more. That's the benefits of having top tier cards. You also too, these cards are tailored towards flights and travels. So the top tier cards is tailored towards traveling, and so it's tailored towards people that have a high spending with traveling. Also too, another great benefit of having these cards is you have a hefty, well, it's not a benefit, but what comes with it, shall I say, you have a hefty annual fee. Now the range can be, you talking lowest $250 all the way up to $695. But the benefit of having a top tier cards is the benefits. So the benefits so packaged that it's like the hefty annual fee, it don't even matter. You see what I'm saying? So if you a high spender, you know what I'm saying, that annual fee, it's like it's not even there type jump, because you're getting so much benefit. So it's like it makes sense. So that's another great benefit of having this card. Another one is priority pass. What I mean by this is you get access to travel lounges to enjoy yourself. You also too, you get statement credits for TSA check or global entry. So you not dealing with the regular type when you go to, TSA. You just go in there because you priority, You also too, another benefit that you have with this is protection and security. With these cards. So meaning you got premium, because that's what these cards are. They premium. You have premium travel insurance. You also too, with these cards, you get premium purchase protection. And you also too get an extended warranty. So that's all I'm saying, you guys. Like, with all the benefits that you get with these cards, you talking, like I said, statement credits. You get access to the travel lounges. You get priority pass with the TSA check, or global entry. Like, you get all this stuff packaged, and like I said, with the hefty annual fee, it's like it's not even there. So as you spend, you really gaining more points and like rewards geared towards you versus worrying about this right here. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it don't even matter. So that's the benefits of having these top tier cards. far as the goal. Now with the goal, with having these cards, you want to keep in mind is you basically maximizing your financial return. So meaning you maximizing your returns as far as your access with the travel lounges, your statement credits, and the whole 9 yards as far as being an affluent traveler. That's what you're doing. You maximizing your financial returns and using it so strategically that, like I said, at the end of the day, the hefty annual fee, it does not matter, because at the end of the day, you're being packaged with all these benefits. And some recommended cards that I suggest that you can start looking at when you get a chance and you start getting to this type of status is the Amex Platinum. Great card. Another card, Chase Sapphire Reserve. Another great card for affluent travelers. And what else? Another card. Oh yeah, Capital One, Venture, X. So these are 3 cards that I recommend as far as top tier. So once you get to that type of status and you become an affluent traveler, you can say you made it here. Last but not least, you guys, we have what is called the invitation only cards. Now these are for consumers who are basically the elites. They elite consumers. They credit score ranging 850. Strong relationship, strong credit profile. The benefits with having these type of cards though is, although we don't, look at this, you got a hefty annual fee, of course, but it's outweighed because of the perks and benefits that you have. Also too, you also are basically, you getting exclusive invite. So meaning no applying online. The issuer, they basically look for, you talk about ultra high spenders, affluent clients. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for people with that type of status. You talk about millions in assets. That's the type of people that they're looking for to give these type of cards to. You also too, you got exclusive events that you can go to with the benefits of having these cards. Hotels, airlines, anything, you name it. You know what I'm saying? Luxury. Like I said at the beginning, luxury appeal. Invitation only cards are geared towards ultra high spenders, the people with millions in assets. Once you hit this status, you know you made it. Like, it don't get no better. But most people, they stop at the mid-tier cards. But yeah, those are benefits of having these type of cards. Now, the benefits of having these type of cards, honestly, is not only just the flex, but just enjoying your luxury benefits. That's the goal with having these cards. You also too, you maintaining your strong relationship with banks and institutions that you have. Now, some recommended cards as far as if you was to get to this type of status is the Amex Centurion card, the black one. Another great invitation only card is Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo invitation, Visa signature card, and also two, what else? JP Morgan reserve card. But yeah, if you ever was to get to invitation only type status, these are the 3 cards that I recommend. Now, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta do all that, but if you want to, all means do it. I ain't knocking nobody talk. Go ahead and be that high achiever, you know what I'm saying, but you are gonna do a lot of spending. But yeah, like I said, it's levels to this junk, you guys. And if y'all found value in this video today, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and new subscribers to find our channel. I really appreciate you guys if you have stuck with me to the end of the video to, you know, enjoy understanding the different levels of credit cards that you can get as far as a consumer and knowing, you know, what to expect. But yeah, y'all already know. Until next time, y'all, I'll see y'all later.